In this movie, we're going to talk about pan and zoom effect in Avid Media Composer. First thing to do is pan and zoom works only in some kind of support, I would say clip. That could be an image, could be a filler, or could be text or anything, any form of video. Not necessarily visible video, it could be just a blank slide or something. Now the thing is, normally the best idea is to do it on a filler, but to put a filler in the timeline when there's nothing there, it's not possible in Media Composer. If I go to filler, load filler, and select any time, doesn't matter how much or how long, and I try to splice it or override it, it won't let me do it, right? Because you can have any filler at the end of the timeline. In this case, there's nothing in the timeline, so it is basically the end in some form. Okay, so what you can do is basically to create a title, right? So what I'm gonna do is to go to clip, new title. I choose title tool. It will show up here. You don't have to do anything on it. Just go to file, save title as, and you just put blank. Alright, you're gonna go to save, close the title tool. You can see that it's already loaded in the source monitor, and here it is already there. Before to continue, we're gonna name the sequence pan and zoom. Alright, and now selecting the source monitor, we're gonna select the duration of it. It doesn't matter how long. I'm gonna have around 3 seconds, just for the sake of it. Okay, and now what I'm gonna do is just override it or splice it, doesn't matter. Okay, let me make this track a little bigger. Okay, now we can go to the beginning, and now yes, we can go to the filler and select an in point, right? And then you can use the numeric keypad, type in plus. This case will be the duration you want the photo to be. I would go for 8 seconds, so I have to do 729 because I'm already in one frame, and this is a 30 frame per second project. So I press enter and I click O for outpoint, and you can see on top you have 8 seconds, and now I'm gonna splice that before the title. Alright, so here you can see there's nothing in there. What I'm going to do now is to apply the effect, the pan and zoom. The pan and zoom is under the image category. You just drag it to the filler, release. Still nothing there because it's not related to any image. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is to go to the effect mode. In some versions of Media Composer could be in the bottom here, and in this version 5.0 is on the left hand side, and you have effect mode. Click there, and you have the effect window. You can see the pan and zoom icon here. You have different options here in display, where you're gonna choose from source to target. You have position to move in an X and a Y axis. Then you have the zoom, and then you have different parameters affecting the speed, the background color, and the render mode. Alright, so what I'm gonna do first is to tell Avid, alright, what do I want to zoom in or pan? Okay, I'm gonna click in this little icon, and that will open a new window that is asking me, okay, which photo do you want? Well, let's say I'm gonna go to over this photo here. I'm gonna choose, and it's gonna show up here on the right screen in the record monitor in a second. Alright, there you can see it. Again, you have the size which it goes in. You can see the little frame going in, zooming in and out. You have the position. You can move it to the left, to the right, and the Y position that you can move it up and down. Alright, okay, so you can see the image zooming in because it's in the source version. If you go to target, you can see how it goes in and out and all the effects you want to apply. But first, let's check over here. As in any effect, you have already selected both keyframes. We're gonna click on the first one, all right? So you don't have to, in that way you deselect the second one, and that way you can create some kind of animation. Okay, so I'm gonna go just around, I don't know, around 3 seconds. Okay, I'm gonna create another keyframe, and now I'm gonna go back to source to see what I'm doing. Okay, I'm gonna go in, and I'm going to go to the left. Okay, all right. Oh, you can also move the frame from here when it comes to panning. You see the little crosshair, pink crosshair? All right. So now I'm going to click on the last keyframe, and I'm going to, you can see that it's already back to 100% because that's the original size. I'm going to go in here, and then I'm going to move to the right. So what do we have is, here it goes in, move to the left, move to the right, and finish. So let's see how it looks. Right now we're going to go to display, target, and now we're going to play with the spacebar. And it goes in to the left, move slowly to the right, and stop right there. Okay, now this is another thing that you have to consider. Here where it says filter in, it says real time. That is convenient when you have many photos, so you can see it in real time whatever animation you're doing. But when you are ready to export it, just check filter Avid ultra quality, and you can see right here in the hand of the player how it's gonna change the quality immediately. See? Right there. I go back, real time, alright, I go back to ultra quality, and then you can see how much more knitted and clear it is. Alright, also in render mode, you always want to keep it in progressive. And that's about it, guys. If you want to add another photo, what you can do is to go to filler, load filler again. You select the duration. In this case, I'm going to choose the same. You go into splice, and then you do the same thing again. Avid pen and zoom, drag it to the filler, effect mode, go to the icon Avid pen and zoom, and in this case choose, for example, I don't know, any photo, this one. Okay, and then you're gonna have the photo right there, and once again you can do anything you want, go in, out, and choose different options and animate it in any way you want. Okay, that is about everything about pan and zoom. You can play with it and go a little deeper in different details and learn how to use it in a bigger, better, and deeper way. All right, thank you very much.